Hi friends, welcome to our channel Jayaditya Math Tutor. We are doing a series of 10th class mathematics and this is going to be the interesting class. Why? Because we are going to explain a double cone problem of chapter mensuration. This is somewhat based on similar triangles. So we left this problem in mensuration chapter. Actually this problem is very important now. So this class is very important, and in this class we are going to explain only one problem, so do watch it till the end. If you are new to my channel, please do subscribe, and if you like my class, please do like and share with your friends. Don't forget to hit the bell icon. If you hit the bell icon, what happens? You'll get the notification once the video is uploaded. So without wasting any time, let us enter into our class. Right, so what is the problem in mensuration? Actually this is an example problem, but it is very important. So most of the students are asking me about this problem, sir, we are not understanding this one, so please explain. So for that reason I am doing a special video for this one. Students are asking me doubt when I am explaining mensuration chapter itself, but I told them when I explain similar triangles chapter, I'll explain this part. Okay, after knowing the similar triangles only, they can easily understand this problem clearly. For that reason we are explaining it now. So what is the problem actually? A right triangle whose base and height are 15 and 20 centimeters respectively is made to revolve about its hypotenuse. So see here, so let us take this is a right angle triangle. Okay, so let us take this as base. If its base is 15 centimeters and height is given as 20 centimeters, it seems. Okay, base and height are given as 15 and 20 centimeters, and it is tied a rope here. Actually it is tied a rope on the hypotenuse and it is made to revolve now. So when you are playing with a small card like thing, when you are revolving this one, so you can see a 3D shape there. So when you are revolving, so even if you observe, even you can observe when the fan is rotating, so actually it has 3 blades, but when it rotates continuously you can see a circle there. So in the same way, when you rotate a right angle triangle about its hypotenuse, you can see a 3D shape which is like a double cone now. Okay, so how this one will be means, so it seems to be like this. So you can see here a cone, and here also you can see a cone here. Now our problem is find the volume and surface area of the double cone. You should find the volume and also the surface area. Surface area in the sense, so total surface area you need to find here. Okay, for that reason what we need to do here, so that is our question right now. So let us take the dimensions here. I am taking here A, B, C, and this one as A dash. Why? Because this part is nothing but it is the resemblance of A only, so we can take this one as A dash. Okay, so I am joining A and A dash here. If you join here, this will be like perpendicular to BC, and see here, this part is important here. What I am doing here means I am taking this point as O, intersection point as O, and I am taking AO as X and BO as Y now. Okay, I am taking AO as X and BO as Y. So if you observe here, X will be the radius, right? X will be the radius of the both the cones. Okay, X will be the radius of both the cones, but Y will be the height of A dash B. Y will be the height of A dash B. So you should understand that one. Okay, so here two cones are attached like this, right now. So if the cone is like this, you can say that here you will be having the base and you will be having the radius and you'll be having the height. But when the cones are attached like this, so this will be the height and this will be the radius. Clear? Now let us try to find out the X and Y dimensions first. If you know the values of X and Y, that means you know the height and you know the radius, then you can easily find the volume and you can easily find the total surface area. For that reason what you will be doing means, so let us take in triangle. First of all, in triangle ABC, what happens here? First you find AC now. So in triangle ABC, right angle is at A, so what will be our hypotenuse? That is BC. So you can simply write this, BC square will be equals to AB square plus AC square. So BC square will be equals to how much? AB square. AB is nothing but 15 square plus AC is 20 square now. So this is 225 plus 400. So BC square will be equals to how much? So BC square will be equals to 625. From this, BC is equals to root over 625. And what is BC now? Root over 625 is nothing but 25 now. So now you got the dimension of BC, that is 6. That is equals to how much? That is 25 centimeters. Clear? Now what you are going to do is you need to show two triangles are similar. You need to show two triangles are similar. For that reason what I am doing here, you observe, already we have done this part in our similar triangles only. So observe once again. So what I am taking here is in triangle ABC, the bigger triangle ABC, and other triangle AOB. I am taking a smaller triangle, this part AOB, and I am taking a bigger triangle ABC. So what happens here? In these two triangles, you have angle B as common, right? Angle B is equals to angle B, that is common. Clear now? That will be common here. And also what you can say here, angle A is 90 degrees here, and here angle O is 90 degrees. In triangle AOB, angle O is 90 degrees, and in triangle ABC, angle A is 90 degrees. In ABC, angle A is 90 degrees. In AOB, angle O is 90 degrees. So this is equals to 90 degrees. From figure you can write from figure. So by AA similarity, you have shown two angles are similar, right? Two angles are equal. Therefore, by AA similarity condition, what you can say here? So triangle ABC is similar to triangle OBA, right? Now ABC is similar to triangle OBA. Clear? After this, write the ratio of the corresponding sides. So this part is important. Write the ratio of the corresponding sides here. So what happens here? AB by OB must be equals to BC by BA must be equals to AC by OA. Clear now? So AB by OB, BC by BA, AC by OA. Like this you take the corresponding sides ratio. Now you substitute the values. What is AB? AB is nothing but 15 by OB. What is OB here? OB is equals to Y, which is equals to BC. What is BC? BC already we found it. BC is equals to 25 by BA. What is BA? BA is equals to 15, right now. So next AC. What is AC? That is 20, and by OA. OA is nothing but X. OA is equals to how much? X. Now you try to find the values of X and Y, then your problem is completed, right now. So in order to find X, I will be equating these two. So what happens here? 25 by 15 is equals to 20 by X. So do cross multiplication. X is equals to 20 into 15 by 25. So 5 5s are 5, 3s are 5, 1s are 5, 4s are. X is equals to how much? That is 12. X is equals to how much, Nana? 12. So if you got X is equals to 12, that is nothing but radius of the cones, both the cones, radius of both the cones. And now you try to find the value of Y. So what is Y here? Y is nothing but, so in order to find Y, so you should equate the other two ratios. These two ratios you need to equate. That is 15 by Y is equals to, sorry, not this one, you should equate this one, is equals to how much? 25 by 15. 25 by 15. So again you do cross multiplication. What happens here? Y is equals to 15 into 15 by 25, right now. So you simplify this one, then you will get the answer. So this is 5 3s are 5, 5s are 5, 1s are 5, 3s are. So Y is equals to how much? 3 3s are 9, right now. You got Y is equals to 9 and you got X is equals to 12. Clear? So now you try to find the volumes of both the cones and try to find the volumes of, sorry, surface area of complete solid. So how to find this one? So let us see here. So this part is different case. So if you observe the figure once again now, so this part you got it as 9, right now. That this height is nothing but 9 here. Actually what is the total height? That is 25. Actually BC is completely 25. Now you got this one as 9. So what happens here? So this part will be 25 minus 9. 25 minus 9 is nothing but, that is 16. So height of this, so if you treat these two as two separate cones, the height of this first cone will be 9 centimeters and the height of the second cone will be 16 centimeters. But radius is same. What is radius, Nana? X is equals to 12. So radius is nothing but, that is 12. So how to find the total surface area and how to find the volume there? So volume is equals to how much? What is the formula here? Volume is equals to 1 by 3 pi r square h. 1 by 3 pi r square h. So substitute this one. So that is 1 by 3 into 22 by 7 into what is r square? R is nothing but 12 into 12, and what is the height, Nana? That is height. So this is the volume of first cone plus second one. So that is 1 by 3 into pi, that is 22 by 7 into r square. So now again the r square will be 12 into 12, but what is the height here? Height is nothing but, that is 16. So you can write here 16 now. Clear? So in both the cases you take what are common. So that means 1 by 3 into 22 by 7 into 12 into 12. So if you take common all these parts, you will be remain with 9 plus 16. 9 plus 16. So 1 by 3 into 22 by 7 into 12 into 12 into 9 plus 16 is nothing but 25. 9 plus 6 is nothing but 16 is 25. So if you simplify, you'll get the volume, total volume as how much? 3768 centimeters cube now. You'll get 3768 centimeters cube, and even you can find the total surface area also. If you want to find the total surface area, what you need to find? You should find the lateral surface area of the first one, and also you should find the lateral surface area of the second one, and you should add both. So how to solve this one? Let us see here. So let me rub the first part of the question. So surface area is equals to what happens here? Curved surface area plus curved surface area. So I am taking here 1 and 2. So what is the formula here? Pi r l. Right now the formula is pi r l. Here the pi is constant and r is also constant, and only the length will be changing here. L is nothing but it is the slant height. So L1 pi r, L2 I am taking here. So take common pi r, will be remained with L1 plus L2. This is 22 by 7 into r. So you can take 3.14 also. 3.14 into what is the radius now? Radius is nothing but 12 in both the cases, and L1 plus L2. So in this cone the L will be 15, and in the second cone the L will be 20 here. So this is 15 plus 20. Right now 15 plus 20, or else you take here 22 by 7 only. So this is 22 by 7 into 12 into 35. 7 ones are 7 5s are, you simplify this one, 12 5s are 60. 12 5s are how much? That is 60. 6 2s are 12, and again 6 2s are 12. 1320. So centimeters square now. So what will be the surface area here? 1320 centimeters square. So in this problem, what is the important case is you need to find the value of x and you need to find the value of y. For that reason, what you are going to do here? So take one smaller triangle and take the bigger triangles and try to make them similar. If those two triangles are similar, then you can solve the problem easily. I hope you have understood this class very well. If you have any doubts, you do comment in the comment section. If you are new to my channel, please do subscribe, and if you like my class, please do like and share with your friends. And don't forget to hit the bell icon. If you hit the bell icon, you'll get the notifications once the video is uploaded. So we are going to expand our classes to 8th and 9th classes also, and also we are going to discuss some competitive examination concepts also. So please share the classes and make subscribers. If you share, if you support, then we can grow. Okay, now thank you for now. Let us meet in our next class. Till then, bye.